Good morning. This is Marcus at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I want to welcome you all for joining us this morning. We have Jake Quigley-Aroli with us this morning from Nassau Re. They are a strategic partner with Insurance Agency Marketing. They are a great partner of ours with the #1 income annuity in the marketplace today, along with the #1 growth annuity available in the marketplace today, which has been offered in many states out there, including Minnesota. Minnesota just approved all the products across the board. So we're super excited about that as well. He will cover all of that information as we move forward. I know we're going to be covering a lot of information this morning, so if you do get pulled away, this will be a recorded webinar this morning, so I will be more than happy to get you a copy of the webinar so you can go back and listen to it at your own convenience. Also, as we go through, if you do have questions, please go ahead and type them in the question box. I'd like this to be an interactive webinar this morning. We'd love to answer those questions as we go through. And we'll also have a question and answer at the end as well. Again, my name is Marcus. My last name is Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing. I've been with the company for 5 years. We've been in business now for over 30 years, helping independent advisors like yourself grow your practice and help you help your clients help their retirement grow so that they can reach their retirement goals even quicker. So let's go ahead and get started this morning. We do have the new producer builder program. This is a way we can say thank you and welcome aboard to Insurance Agency Marketing Services, a way for you to jumpstart your relationship here, your business relationship at Insurance Agency Marketing. It is for any fixed index annuity premium or single premium life premium. For the first 180 days or 6 months you're on board with us. Once you claim one of these items, the program does shut off. It is either at a $100,000 level or $1 million level. What we want to do is help you fill your pipeline with either people to see or support from formatted emails, marketing analysis, corporate identity packages, cash, iPads, 1,500-piece postcard mailers, all the way to preset appointments, 8 to 10 of them, to help you stay in front of prospects and build that business relationship going forward. So once you claim one of these items, again, it's good for the first 180 days or 6 months you're with us. It's a way for us to say thank you, welcome aboard, and let's build a great partnership going forward for many years to come. We also have the business builders. Go ahead.
Hey, Marcus?
Yep.
Hey, I'm just jumping in. I don't know if it's on my end, but I'm not able to see any presentation. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay. We also have the business builders program, which is our marketing reimbursement, our referral producer program, which is a way for us as well to build that partnership going forward. The marketing reimbursement is for every 100,000 of marketing. As far as any business coming through the door, 100,000 of fixed index annuity premium or single premium life business that comes through the door, you get $100 into your marketing reimbursement. It is a way for us to help offset any cost within your practice. As we do understand, it does take a lot of money to run a practice. We like to help offset that. We also pay for a single premium coming through the door, $200 per single premium for every 100,000 or $200 for every 10,000 of target as well. We also have the referral producer program. As you refer producers into Insurance Agency Marketing, you get 20 basis points on any ongoing business that comes through the door here for as long as they continue to produce through Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do also offer some of the best back office support, saving you time. We want to help you do what you do best, which is to stay in front of your prospects and clients alike. We'd like to take a lot of the case design, help you with back office support with applications, the scrubbing those applications, staying on top of your business as it processes through the door, help you with top sales expertise and coaching, commissions, marketing. We'd like to take all of that off the table for you so you can do what you do best and stay in front of your clients. We also offer Firelight, which is an electronic e-application platform, which is available on probably 80% of the carriers that we offer here through Insurance Agency Marketing. If you have any questions on the e-application program that is available through Firelight in our organization, you can either contact Amber Williams or Cynthia in our office, and they'll be more than happy to answer any questions with regards to the e-application or the Firelight system available through our organization. Our creative marketing solutions platform is another way for us to say thank you. We do this as a value add for producers that are currently writing through our organization to help market and brand their business, promote their business, and help draw more prospects into their practice. No matter where you are in your business, whether you're just getting into the practice as a rookie in the business and you need help with letterhead, logo, design, we can help you there. Or if you've been in the business for 20 years and you want to do commercials, you want to do advertising on like CNBC or Fox News with green screens, we can certainly help you out on that level as well. You can certainly contact either Curtis, Sean, or Jacob in our office. They'll be more than happy to help you out no matter where you are in your practice and help you achieve that next level of success. We do offer the IMS website when we are not in the office, which you can access either forms online, look at rates, caps. We do have life insurance quoting software, annuity information, trends, sales ideas, sales resource library, which is available to our advisors as well. One important thing to know is here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, we have built our practice on answering phones live within 3 rings. That is our promise to our advisors when we are in the office during business hours. We do not have voicemail. We understand that the advisors, if it wasn't for you folks in the field, we would not have our jobs here. So when you do call in, we do answer that phone live with a person on the other end of the phone within 3 rings of you calling in the office to give you the best support available in the marketplace today to help support your business needs going forward. We do also offer what's called Retirement Analyzer. This is our retirement income planning software tool for our advisors to help you help your clients on their journey for retirement success later in life. We do help your clients to answer the question, what if the plan in which they believe to be true turned out not to be true when it came to their retirement income planning needs? When would they like to know, today or the first day of retirement? Also, what if the major breadwinner passed away early? What effect would that have on their overall income plan? What would that do to the family hierarchy? What if there's a long-term care need? What if somebody gets cancer? What would that do to somebody's overall income plan or planning need? There's a lot of what ifs. Nobody's life is stagnant. This software really helps you plan out somebody's retirement picture. If you are doing business with Insurance Agency Marketing, you are in good terms, you are contracted with our core carriers, we do offer this software no charge to you to help your clients achieve their retirement goals. We do also offer IMS Wealth Management. It is a way for you to capture or help you capture all revenue and all business from your clients by not leaving any money on the table. It really helps you deepen the relationships across the board with your clients, not putting any of your business at risk at that point in time by losing some of your business down the street to another advisor. And it also builds that client retention. If you are looking at possibly or considering looking at possibly attaining that Series 65 license, you can certainly reach out to either Charles Herring Jr. or Mike Hansen in IAMS Wealth Management. They'd be more than happy to discuss this with you further. They can answer any questions with regards to what does it take, what is your time horizon, and looking at attaining a Series 65, and what any other questions you might have with regards to IAMS Wealth Management and what that would do for your practice from an overall basis. So at this point in time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jake this morning. Again, I want to take time to thank him for joining us this morning. Again, NASA is a strategic partner of Insurance Agency Marketing. They've been a class organization to partner up with. They do offer some stellar products available in the marketplace today. As I stated initially up front on this webinar, they currently offer the #1 growth annuity available in the marketplace today, and the #1 income annuity available in the marketplace today with the Income Now rider and the Income Later rider, which is available in many states across the country to help your clients either make up market loss or achieve their financial income goals in either now or in the future. And #1, the Personal Protection Choice Annuity has the best care rider available in the marketplace today. So Jake's going to cover that as well. So Jake, I do appreciate you taking time. If anyone has any questions, please, like I said, please ask as we go along. We're going to cover a lot of information, but I'm going to turn that over to you at this point in time. Thanks, Jake.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you for the intro. And I know I say this every time we get the opportunity. We do 1 or 2 of these a month in terms of the webinars. And I just, in terms of everything, the value add and everything that you guys provide, it's a great partnership. I appreciate all that you guys do to continue to sort of put things forward. And looking at some of those resources, I think you'll understand when we look at the NASA portfolio and look at some sales strategies, you'll understand why there is such a good fit and such a strong partnership in terms of what NASA is able to provide from a product solution side of things. Couple it with, again, all the great benefits that you get with insurance agency marketing, and we're going to really help you close more sales. One of the few insurance companies in 2020 that has actually seen growth. So we're excited to continue to bring sort of innovative solutions. And I'm going to show you today, again, ways that you can really maximize the features inside of the NASA portfolio with some sales strategies that I have producers using successfully today, again, as they leverage the strength of the product. So without further ado, let's dive things in. You heard Marcus mention multiple times about being a strategic partner with insurance agency marketing. And as part of our relationship, one of the things that NASA rolled out, really 2019 was our flagship year. 2020 is our second year offering the NASA Elite program. And because of your contract with NASA through insurance agency marketing, you have the ability to qualify for this very popular sort of value add program back into your business. We're going to hit on some of the features, but know that as we walk through these products, as we talk about these sales strategies, everything that you're doing is working towards obtaining that 1.5 million in qualifying credits, which will again get you some great value add back into your business because of running your business through insurance agency marketing to NASA. Now, who is NASA? Again, a name that when I continue to sort of tell the story, it is a newer name to the industry. But you can see as a whole, we've been in this business. Next year will be our 170th year in business, around since 1851. One of the things that we get a ton of sort of positive feedback from producers as they prospect and work with clients is the fact that we even insured Abraham Lincoln. So, it sort of adds a little bit more, I don't want to use the word credibility, but it makes it a little bit more manageable in terms of how long is really 170 years in business. You can see nearly 500,000 policyholders in force. And today, with the recent acquisition of Forster's Life of New York, we actually have increased our assets under management to over $24.5 billion. So a very large insurance company that's been doing this for a long, long time. Now, NASA came in 2016 and purchased at the time Phoenix Life and Annuity Company. And from 2016 through 2019 really put the company through a major transformation. And one of the biggest transformations you'll see as we talk about products and some of the operational elite producer program enhancements we've made there. But the one that might be most important is on the financial platform. And Nassau really put a focus on putting the company in a strong position to when you make a recommendation of a Nassau product, you know that those benefits and all those features that you talk about are going to be there at the time of client's needs. And we saw that back in really first part of May of 2019, we received an AM Best upgrade. One of, as far as I'm aware, of only 3 insurance companies over the last several years to receive an upgrade. So it's again that third-party affirmation that everything that Nassau is doing since acquiring the company back in 2016 is continuing to move the company in the right direction. So again, we appreciate the opportunity to earn the business. We appreciate your partnership with Nassau through insurance agency marketing. And really, let's dive into now the meat of the presentation. We're going to talk about, as Marcus mentioned, our flagship product, the #1 guaranteed lifetime income product in the marketplace today. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking through the details. I'm going to show you a couple different sales strategies and ways that I have advisors successfully positioning this product, successfully maximizing, sort of squeezing every last penny that you can on top of the already industry-leading income payouts. From there, we're going to transition to the Nassau Personal Protection Choice. This is a product with all of the health and well-being concerns that are out there. We have seen volumes in this product more than triple over the last several months. So you're going to sort of see what I call sort of the Swiss Army knife product, a catch-all, a product that does a lot of great things and has a lot of great differentiators. And we're going to talk about that growth product that Marcus mentioned up front, real strong accumulation opportunities for those more bullish clients, but are still worried about volatility and market concerns. So protecting that asset, but still shooting for higher upside potential. And then we'll wrap it up again by talking about the Nassau Elite and the value add that program can put back into your business. So as we focus and transition to the product side of things, we're going to start off by talking about sort of products for a broad range of needs, a broad range of solutions. And we're going to hit on the personal income annuity, personal protection choice product first. Products that to me are more designed for your more bearish clients that are really focused on the guarantees. Again, they have a bucket of assets that they've seen on a roller coaster ride over the last 11 months. We're going to talk about ways that, again, we can maximize the benefits, bring stability, predictability, safety, all under the umbrella of the guarantees that the 2 products provide. Then we'll quickly highlight, again, the Nassau Growth Annuity as, again, we talk about sales strategies for each one of these 3 products. First off, the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. As I mentioned, the flagship product inside of our portfolio, and as Marcus talked about, the leading guaranteed lifetime income product in the marketplace today. How do we do that? We do it by really breaking the product down and giving you and your client the opportunity to select between 2 different income riders. Our industry-leading Income Today rider, which offers up to a 45% benefit-based bonus, or our Income Tomorrow rider, which grows at an industry-leading 14% simple per year. So once you've uncovered the goal of a bucket of assets, maybe it's a laddering strategy, and we have a bucket of assets that is going to be utilized to provide guaranteed annual lifetime income. The only question you need to ask at that point to your client now is when. When are we looking to transition from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, that's where we're going to elect the Income Today rider. And look at this. Think of the power, again, of predictability, benefit-based guarantees, guaranteed annual lifetime income guarantees. Your client electing the Income Today rider, their income account or benefit base is going to get an immediate 30% bonus. So you come in with $100,000, they turn on income within the first 12 months. That client's guaranteed annual lifetime income stream is going to be based off of $130,000. If that client defers at least 1 contract anniversary, so they're not activating that lifetime income rider, at the end of the first contract anniversary or 12th month, we're going to add another 7.5% bonus to the benefit base. And then at the end of the second anniversary, our 24th month, we're going to increase that benefit base another 7.5%, giving your client the full 45% bonus to their income account or benefit base. Now, if the client's time horizon was a little bit longer, so they're thinking 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 years down the road, that's where we're going to elect the Income Tomorrow rider. And instead of getting a big upfront bonus, what we're going to do is we're going to guarantee the client's income account or benefit base grows at that 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until the client elects to turn on that lifetime income rider, whichever comes first. Again, you're going to hear me mention this multiple times. It's that peace of mind. In a time where we know volatility is high, in a time where we really don't know the end-all impact of the pandemic and economies being shut down, reopened, and everything that we're going through. What if you could give that client the value, the guarantees of an index annuity, and guarantee that their income account was going to grow at 14% simple per year? Again, that's the power of predictability that the Nassau personal income annuity can provide. Now, let me show you a quick sales strategy. And this is one, again, a lot of different ways that you can leverage this strategy. But what I've sort of coined this concept as is capture the 45. And this is a way that you can take our already industry-leading guaranteed lifetime income payouts and increase your client's income. Increase their guaranteed lifetime income by at least 4 to 5% per year. So what do we mean by that? Here again, you have a 68-year-old client with a $100,000 premium. They need income immediately. If we turn on that guaranteed lifetime income rider after that initial 30% bonus to their $100,000 premium, you can see that's going to generate just short of $5,700 at $5,694 in guaranteed annual lifetime income. But at the end of the day, what's the client leaving on the table? Because they activate that rider within the first contract anniversary, we've left off that additional 7.5% bonus that's available to them at the end of the first 2 contract anniversaries. So instead of activating the rider in year 1, what we do is take a penalty-free withdrawal, which you have also available in the first contract year of up to 10%. And we're going to withdraw roughly 5.9% or $5,925. And we're going to do that for the first 2-3 years of the contract. Now, because we haven't activated the rider, the client's going to continue to get that 7.5% bonus to the benefit base, obviously reduced for the withdrawal that comes out. But then beginning year 3, we've now captured that full 45%, that industry-leading 45% benefit-based bonus. And we turn on that guaranteed lifetime income rider, and you can see we provide an income of $5,933 now guaranteed to your client. Again, let's squeeze every single penny that we can out of this and give that client the income that they deserve for spending their life accumulating this asset to supplement or be their income throughout their retirement days. And in this scenario, we've given that client over roughly 4.5% more in guaranteed income just by, again, taking advantage of the flexibility and the industry-leading withdrawals that you have with PIA. Another strategy that I have some advisors doing along the lines of sort of that capture the 45, but really what we're calling it or what they're calling it is a cost of living increase. Again, we see a 64-year-old client. If they access income immediately off of this contract, they're going to get $5,265. Well, what this individual is doing, how this agent positions it, again, is what we're going to do is try and maximize your income in retirement. And in order to do that, we're going to take a little less up front, and we're going to build that asset over time. And so you see, instead of getting that $5,265 immediately, again, we take a penalty-free withdrawal of 4.5% or $4,500 first couple of years. We increase that to 5% or $5,000, then increase it another 0.5% up to $5,500. Now, why we've been doing that, our income account or benefit base has been growing at that 14% simple guaranteed per year, again, reduced for the withdrawal coming out. But what that allows us to do is in year 6, give that client a guaranteed annual lifetime income of $6,263 that they're now, again, going to continue to get for as long as they live. You take that $5,265 and at age 80, that provided just under $79,000 in income. By taking advantage of, again, of the flexibility and the industry-leading roll-up, we've now given that client over $87,000 in guaranteed annual lifetime income. Again, we have the ability, insurance agency marketing has the ability to put together all of these customized illustrations to maximize the benefits and maximize the value that you have with the personal income annuity. Again, I'm not going to run through all of these strategies, but again, here's another situation. I've talked to advisors who are seeing a different sort of demographic of clients, right? We've got people that are furloughed. They're no longer employed, so they're needing to maybe access assets from their qualified accounts. And we know we had the CARES Act that we could leverage to get some additional assets out, but a lot of times people are still worried about 72T, 72Qs. Again, use the flexibility to take penalty-free withdrawals as soon as 30 days after issue to satisfy that 72T requirement. Why we also attach the income tomorrow rider and we grow that client's benefit base at 14% simple per year, again, less the withdrawal. So hopefully, again, what you're seeing is just a lot of different ways that you can really leverage this product. And the last one that we've seen a ton of momentum, and this can apply to both of the products that we're talking about. But the last opportunity that we've seen a ton of momentum on is with the sort of the Roth conversion process. And when you think about Roth conversions, the downside to doing a Roth conversion today is it obviously creates a taxable event that must be paid immediately from the client's perspective. And once that conversion has taken place, obviously we're not able to revert back to a traditional IRA. But again, when you think about the environment that we're in today, a lot of individuals are out there, they've earned less this year. So maybe they're in a reduced tax bracket. They expect taxes are going to increase over time. So here's a great way to take that asset, pay that tax today, and know that all the values and benefits inside of the contract are going to continue to grow tax-free to that individual. So when you think about getting those tax-free distributions in retirement, now might be a great opportunity to look at a Roth conversion for a client, again, that has a qualified account. And what's commonly not known necessarily inside of the Nassau portfolio is that with all of our contracts, we allow the ability to do a Roth conversion, but it must be of the full account value. So let's say you have a client with $200,000, and this is how I have some advisors positioning it. But that individual is not in a situation to where they're able to pay taxes on that full $200,000 conversion. So how do we set up a structure, or how do we set up a situation where we can still allow that client to get the benefits of a Roth conversion, but on the portfolio, because we're only allowing full conversions? So what this agent does is he'll actually set up multiple accounts at Nassau. And in a transfer situation, maybe we set up $200,000 contracts, or we set up four $50,000 contracts, which will allow, and then we'll split that $200,000 premium deposit between the four different accounts or two different accounts, or however we structure it. Then the client can set up a laddering strategy where, hey, we convert one of those contracts this year, one next year, and we take advantage again of what the Roth conversion provides. And again, know that if you attach that guaranteed lifetime income rider, we're going to continue to grow that benefit base at 14% simple per year. So we're going to far offset any of the tax liability that the client potentially faces up front on a guaranteed basis as it relates to their income. That's the strength of, again, the personal income annuity, a lot of the different sales strategies that you're able to use with this product. And the great thing is, as we transition to personal protection choice, Marcus mentioned this being one of the leading combo benefit products out there, has, in my opinion, the most consumer care benefit out there. You can take all of those 4 or 5 sales strategies that we just talked about and apply them to the personal protection choice as well, to really maximize income and maximize the benefits. Now, Marcus mentioned this product being available in the state, all of our products now being available in the state of Minnesota, which happened, I believe November 1 is when we gained access back into Minnesota. But earlier this year, you see on May 1, we increased the state availability of our care protection benefit in additional 17 states. So everywhere that this product is approved, except for the state of California, you have the opportunity to attach our industry-leading Income Today, Income Tomorrow rider. Give your client an increase for nursing home, in-home care stays, really create sort of a long-term care type benefit, as well as attach our lump sum enhanced death benefit. And as I mentioned up front, this is a product, again, with all the health and well-being concerns we're seeing out there today. We have seen sales volumes in this product more than triple over the last couple months. And again, why I think that's the case is because as I continue to promote this product, I will consistently hear this product called the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product out there today. Look at what this product does. We're not going to spend a ton of time on the income strategy. It's identical to what you had with personal income annuity. The difference is if you compared income, you're going to get generally 3 to 5% less in guaranteed annual lifetime income with personal protection choice. So if your client prospect's only goal was maximization of income, personal income annuity is going to be the solution every day of the week. But if they're looking for a competitive income, but again, because of the situation that we're in, they have an elevated concern for their health and well-being, you can take that 3 to 5% reduction and we can attach the care protection benefit. And what we're going to do here, again, if your client were to go into a nursing home, we're going to increase the guaranteed annual lifetime income they're receiving by up to 250%. We're going to pay that enhancement directly to your client. We're going to pay it for up to 5 years as long as they continue to qualify, even if the account value has been depleted to zero. If your client doesn't go into a nursing home, but they're not able to fulfill 2 of 6 ADLs and need in-home care, and that can be from a family member, a qualified care practitioner. In that situation, we're going to increase the guaranteed lifetime income they're receiving by up to 175%. Again, we're going to pay it directly to your client. We're going to pay it for up to 5 years as long as they continue to qualify, even if the account value is depleted to zero. And I continue to stress that point because, again, it's one of the big differentiators of the Nassau Care Protection benefit. As far as I'm aware of, we're one of only 2 companies that will pay this benefit once the account value has been depleted to zero. And as I say, why is that important? We all know the average critical care stay doesn't generally happen when a client's in their 60s, early 70s. It generally happens late 70s, some point in their 80s, maybe even their 90s. Well, if they've been taking income from this asset for a period of time, and then we increase it by up to 250%, we're going to deplete through the remaining values fairly quickly. Well, with the Nassau contract, again, we're going to give that client the peace of mind, the predictability to know they're getting this benefit for up to those 5 years. And at the end of 5 years, if they continue to qualify, or excuse me, if they're still alive, we're just going to revert back to that guaranteed annual lifetime income stream. The other great differentiator that I want to make sure I point out is it's that one highlighted in yellow, and it's that this rider is transferable. And what I mean by that is, let's say we have a spousal situation. Spouse 1 goes into a nursing home, receives a 250% enhancement for 2 years. After 2 years, spouse 1 unfortunately passes away. Spouse 2 keeps the contract in force, and 10 years down the road, they go into a nursing home. Well, there's still 3 years remaining on that 250% enhancement that they would be able to access. Again, peace of mind, safety, predictability, that's what you have, that's what you're able to provide with the personal protection choice. And the other great benefit that's been getting a lot of play, a lot of commentary over the last couple months is our family protection rider. Here we have an enhanced death benefit. We're going to grow your client's premium at up to 10% simple. So 10% through age 70, 5% age 71 to 85 for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. At time of death, this enhanced lump sum death benefit is going to be paid in a 100% lump sum death benefit directly to the beneficiary. So again, Nassau is not going to dictate the terms of how the client has to receive the payouts on this product. A lot of value again, and why we consistently hear this product called the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product out there. Not because other products don't pay the enhancement once the account value has been depleted to zero. Not that other carriers won't pay this benefit in a full lump sum to the beneficiary. Because you have 2 different income riders. But when you put everything together, all inside of one product, it again provides that predictability and peace of mind for your client. Now, let me quickly show you. We went through, again, 4 or 5 sales strategies with personal income annuity. Those strategies can all apply to the personal protection choice. Again, because remember, what we were doing was leveraging the industry-leading benefit-based bonuses or roll-ups and taking advantage of the flexibility of income as soon as 30 days after issue. We can do that with personal protection choice. But let me quickly show you an idea or a concept that can really maybe take some of the guesswork and the objections off the table. We saw a 68-year-old. Yeah.
I've got a couple of questions on the
Okay.
personal protection choice on the care rider.
Yes.
Any word on the approval of that out in California?
Yeah, in California, in terms of how they look at these types of products, it's a little bit different. So they, right now we're working with them to try and get it approved. I will say this, it's not something that's happening. I'm going to use the word tomorrow. It's not something that's happening tomorrow. There's a lot of work still left to be there. And again, it really comes down to how California looks at and approves these types of benefits. So we're working with them, but there's a lot of work still left to be done. So unfortunately, again, it's really not going to probably happen anytime in the very near future.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that.
Okay, sure. Is that the only one?
That's the only one. I got a couple questions on that, but yep, go ahead.
Okay, well, let's keep rolling. So as I mentioned, the 68-year-old client we talked about with personal income annuity, $100,000 deposit would generate $56.94 in guaranteed income. We showed you how to leverage the value of capturing sort of that full 45 with personal income annuity. But if you take that same 68-year-old client and drop that same premium into the personal protection choice, you can see that's going to provide $377 less in guaranteed lifetime income. So now the conversation that you're having with the client is that $377, is it a showstopper in terms of the added benefits that you're going to get with personal protection choice? Over $13,000 if you were to go into a nursing home enhancement. Over $9,300 if you needed in-home care. So that $32 a month comes at a cost. But what if, again, we can take advantage of the structure of the products and bring that difference down to only $6? Does that now make it a little bit more appeasing, knowing that you're still trying to get the best income that you can from the asset that we're looking at here? And what we're going to do, again, is sort of use that capture of the 45. So capture the full benefit-based bonus that you have out there with this product. So instead of turning on income immediately, again, what we do is take the ability to take penalty-free withdrawals as soon as 30 days after issue, and we're going to withdraw 5.6% or $5,600. Now, why we do that? Again, the client's going to get the 30% bonus to their benefit base immediately, and then they're going to get 7.5% at the end of the first 2 contract anniversaries. Beginning year 3, we activate that guaranteed annual lifetime income stream, and you can see we increase now up to $5,618, or now only $6 less a month than that roughly $5,700 that we're getting with personal income annuity. So now at $6 a month, is that more manageable, knowing that we have over $14,000 in benefit if we were going to a nursing home, over $9,800 if we were to need in-home care, not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs. And if we were unfortunately prematurely passed away at that point in time, you can see we have almost $108,000 lump sum death benefit paid directly to the beneficiary. So again, a lot of flexibility, a lot of ways that you can really leverage this product and position it with clients out there. Now, one of the other ways that I have, sort of the last sales strategy I'm going to show you, is another way that I have some producers positioning, and it's more of a storyboard, if you will. So what we're saying is they've identified a couple age 65 as a $250,000 premium. They're not looking to create an income stream until 5 years down the road at age 70. But the concern that you've uncovered as you're sitting down with them is with the pandemic, it's elevated sort of, again, that health and well-being concern. And they're worried about post-hospital care, and depleting this $250,000, which is really what they had identified as being an asset that they need to provide guaranteed lifetime income for as long as at least one of them's living. So what we do is we take that $250,000 and we drop it into the personal protection choice income tomorrow strategy. And you can see at age 70, that's going to provide a joint payout of $16,575 guaranteed for as long as at least one of those individuals is living. That client, and again, the way that they position is just really show the value of all the benefits. So we received that $16,575 for 11 years, or roughly $182,000 in income. At that point in time, spouse 1 goes into a hospital for a couple months, recovers, but upon release is not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs, so needs some in-home care. So we're going to increase that $16,575 175%, and now provide over $29,000 in benefit for 3 years until, unfortunately, spouse 1 passes away. But you can see we've now got an additional $87,000 in benefit. At that point in time, spouse 2 is still healthy, so we revert back to that $16,575, and they receive that for another 7 years, or $116,000 in income. At which point in time, unfortunately, spouse 2 needs some in-home care. There's still 2 years remaining on that $29,000 enhancement, totaling over $58,000 in income. Where then, unfortunately, at that point in time, that 5-year max has been fulfilled. So we revert back to that $16,575 for another couple years until spouse 2 passes away. But to really hammer it home, what this advisor does is he takes that $250,000 and he sums it all up, and he shows that's provided over $476,000 in guaranteed benefit. It protected you when you needed in-home care, and it didn't deplete that asset, as you were still able to get that $16,575. And on top of that, if you went into a nursing home instead of an in-home care, it would have provided over $41,000 in benefit instead of that $29,000, which would have given you even more in terms of guaranteed payout. And when you really show the value from a dollar's perspective, that really hammers home the story and hammers home the value of that personal protection choice. And we've got some great drip marketing pieces that are available to you. You can customize with your contact information, try and keep that pipeline filled. But hopefully you can see by looking at the value and the differentiators with the personal protection choice, you can really see why again, the conversations that I have is it's the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product out there. Advisors tell me all the time, I had no idea that this product could do all that you're telling me that it can. That's, again, the value that you see in the sales strategies that you can provide with either a personal income annuity from an income perspective or personal protection choice from a sort of combo benefit product, Swiss Army knife of products.
Real
and one
quick,
of the other great...
real quick
yes,
before you go on, I got a couple questions on what's the underwriting for the care rider?
So really, that's a great point, great question. The great thing about this product and the benefits that we talked about, even the lump sum death benefit, is you don't have the underwriting questions, the underwriting go through that you typically have that provide with products that provide these types of benefits. There's 3 questions on the application. Client can't be in a nursing home today. They really can't have any cognitive issues today. Outside of that, as long as you answer no to those couple questions, we're good to go with this benefit. So it's again, fairly simplistic to generally what you're used to with products providing these types of benefits. Anything else on that front, Marcus?
That's it. That's all I had.
All right. Well, let's keep going. As I was answering that, hopefully you saw some great value in terms of what this product can provide to your business. You see the base level comp on this product is 7.25 for all e-application submissions, and we are on Firelight with insurance agency marketing. You get an additional 10 basis points. You're getting up to 7.35%. And we talked high level about the Nassau Elite program. Again, because of running your business with Nassau through insurance agency marketing, you have the opportunity to qualify for our Elite Advisor program, which is going to bring anywhere from 50 to 75 basis points in additional compensation to you, which could increase that all the ways up to 8.1% in overall compensation for this product. So again, some great value back to your business on this 10-year product, great peace of mind for your clients that are looking for guarantees, whether that be income, long-term care type benefits, or enhanced death benefits payable to the beneficiary. Now, real quick, I want to take 4 or 5 slides before we wrap things up and talk about the accumulation side of the Nassau portfolio. The flagship accumulation product we have inside of our portfolio is the Nassau Growth Annuity. It's a newer product, but it was really designed to provide a couple different things. First and foremost, both a short and long-term accumulation opportunity. And you can see that with either our 7-year or our 10-year product design. On the 7-year product, one of the differentiators, you have a 10% penalty-free withdrawal. On the 10-year product, a 5% penalty-free withdrawal. But on that 10-year product, you also have the opportunity to apply sort of a long-term income solution. So we have our amplified income rider on the 10-year product, which for only 25 basis points is going to grow the benefit base at 150% of index credits. Or you can attach the amplified income plus rider, which for 95 basis points, we're going to grow the benefit base at a guaranteed 3% simple per year, plus 150% of index credits. So again, really the opportunity to match that accumulation story and still provide a potential long-term income solution at a very low cost if you're just looking at that amplified income rider. And last but not least, but most importantly, the real differentiator that we have in this index, in this product, is the Smart Passage Index, an index that was built to provide equity-like returns inside the capital protected chassis of the S&P 500, inside of an index annuity. When you look at the Smart Passage Index, the idea behind this index was from an industry perspective, 60 to 70% of assets today are allocated to S&P-based strategies. And that's despite the fact that we've seen the introduction of hundreds of new managed volatility indexes. We're in the midst of a low interest rate environment when we look at S&P strategies. So really challenging participation rates, caps, that potentially we were used to seeing over the last 11 years during that bull market run. So it got us thinking, if we could design an index that was built off of the S&P 500, and we've done that with the Smart Passage Index, which is comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. So we've met that target 60, 70%. That was designed to outperform the S&P 500. And it's done that by roughly 3% per year since 2000, while also offering 3 to 3.5 times the par rate of your typical S&P strategy. And again, we've done that with up to 130% par rate on our 10-year product or 110% par on our 7-year product, we're giving you, again, 3 to 3.5 times the par rate on an S&P strategy that you're used to seeing today. And we talked about those equity-like returns. Take a look at how the Smart Passage Index has done compared to the S&P 500. 2018, 2019, both pretty similar in terms of the returns to the S&P. 2017 was a great year for the Smart Passage Index, the low vol stocks. It more than 2.5 times the growth that you saw. And again, this is just based off of index performance before we've applied any of the par rates or the index strategies. And again, when you look at the accumulation potential, we talked about on the 10-year product up to 130% par rate. On the 7-year product up to 110% par rate. That's the value of the Nassau growth annuity, and the opportunity that we have is, again, providing these equity-like returns inside of that FIA that protects you from the downside, obviously the downside loss. And look at this 2-year Smart Passage Index. You can see in its most recent 10-year period, it's returned just under 9.5% on average per year. In its best 10-year, it's done over 12.5% per year. So it's performed extremely, extremely well compared to the S&P 500. And it's, again, from an FIA perspective, very, very strong, providing those equity-like returns. 3 or 4 quick slides here. We continue to have some value adds on top of everything that insurance agency marketing provides. We continue to offer a very popular That Annuity Show podcast. We're updating it weekly. We recently just did one with Moshe Malevsky, who's sort of coined sort of the father of the sequence of returns concept. So he talks about the sequence of returns and the value of having that conversation with clients again, the importance of having it in the environment that we're in today. So a lot of great ways for you to continue to stay on top of things. Maybe we're not meeting as frequently face-to-face as an industry, talking about industry trends. Well, here's a great resource for you. You can pick and choose which episodes you want to listen to, but something that's available to you a lot of different ways for free through That Annuity Show. We also just launched our retirement prospecting mailer. And this is something we're offering complimentary print production. It's a great sort of like trifold piece that talks about defining sort of your retirement plan. This is something you can use on top of everything, again, insurance agency marketing offers, to send out there and really start getting a client thinking about defining their personal goals, defining their financial goals, which leads right into our Plan Right, Retire Right brochure, the number one utilized marketing piece inside of the Nassau portfolio. And what I like to call it is sort of a non-invasive way to start the conversation about retirement planning. Again, it takes that mailer, that prospecting mailer, and it goes a little bit further. It talks about what are some personal and financial goals, gives the client an opportunity to jot down some answers. It talks about common risks the retiree faces. And we're going to break down over the next couple pages of the brochure each one of these risks, and gives the client a spot to jot a couple notes in terms of how they feel that would impact their retirement. So it's a way for you to prospect with a client without ever really talking about product, without talking about annuities, and get them opening up first, and again, talking about strategies that we know will eventually lead to positioning an index annuity as a solution. Last but not least, before we open this thing up for questions and answers, again, I'm extremely grateful for the partnership with our insurance agency marketing. It's been a challenging year in 2020, but with all the efforts of the great team there and everything that they provide and the great distribution force that they have, we've had a great year from a production standpoint. And our way of thanking you for sort of continuing to fight the good fight despite all the headwind that we've experienced this year, again, is continuing to keep the qualification level for our very popular Nassau Elite program at 1.5 million. And I've heard that 2021, it sounds like this isn't final, but it sounds like we're going to keep the qualifying level at 1.5 million again. Because of your partnership with Nassau through insurance agency marketing, you have access to this program. You saw from a compensation standpoint. Your first year achieving that 1.5 million in sales, we're going to give you a 50 basis point bonus on your entire block of FIA sales. So we're going to go retro to $1. You do 5 million with Nassau, at the end of the year, we're going to pay you a 50 basis point bonus on that entire 5 million in sales. If you achieve that qualifying level for a second consecutive year, we're going to increase the bonus up to 75 basis points. So again, our way of thanking you for your continued partnership. On top of that, you're going to get elite level service. You're going to get a dedicated new business case manager, a lot of great value, access to suitability if you've got potentially a questionable case. And then the third leg of the stool is we're going to if you're a top 75 producer with us, Right now, we're scheduled to go to Sonoma, California in April of 2021 based off of 2020 production. We're going to continue to roll out trips. Hopefully, they'll continue on going down the road depending on how things play out. But this is a great way, again, to put value back into your business. If you're a top 75 producer, you and a guest will join us with again, 74 other producers to talk about your successes in the year, to really line things up to have a successful following year. That's, again, our way of thanking you for your partnership with Nassau through insurance agency marketing. So with that, Marcus, I know I've taken a lot of time, a lot of good things to talk about on the Nassau side of things. I thank each and every one of you for taking time to be on the call today and for all that you do for the industry and clients. Again, I know it's been a difficult year, but hopefully you saw something through the Nassau portfolio, through the presentation today that you can put back into your business. I look forward to obviously speaking to many of you, working hard to earn your business. And Marcus, I'll kick it back to you to wrap things up, but thanks again for the opportunity today.
Absolutely, Jake. We got some late questions coming in. I do appreciate you taking some time to talk to us this morning. The couple questions I do have is, are all the products available out in the state of Connecticut? I'll let you
in the state of Connecticut, yes, all of the products are available. And if you're looking for specific stuff, we've got a great website, salesnet.nsre.com. A great way, obviously, you can access product availability, rates, and all that stuff as well. But 100% Connecticut products are approved, yes.
And is Nassau Re a mutual company?
So Nassau Re, it's Nassau. We've actually gone through a rebrand, and we're now Nassau. Nassau Insurance Company. We're backed by Golden Gate Capital. So Nassau is a sort of a unique structure setup. When you look at, you have Nassau Life and Annuity, which is the product manufacturer, right? The insurance company. Nassau Re is the reinsurance side of the business. So we've got a reinsurance block inside of the Nassau umbrella. We also have Nassau Investment. So we're doing our own investments, plus investments for other companies. And then we have the distribution or wholesaling arm as well. So we're one of the only insurance companies that really has access to all four levels: reinsurance, investment, product manufacture, and distribution. So a very unique structure. Again, backed by Golden Gate Capital out in San Francisco, California.
Okay. I have opened the poll to see if you'd like more information on Nassau Re. If you'd take some time and answer the quick question, I'll be more than happy to follow up with you after the webinar this morning. I do have a couple questions here that people would like a copy of your presentation. If you'd like to make that available, let me know. Jake, I'll certainly get that out to them if that is something that would be available to them.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Marcus, I'm happy to. After the presentation, I will email this. I'll email the presentation over to you for sure. Yep.
Okay. All right. And then if we have any other questions, feel free to fill them in the question box. We'll be more than happy to answer those for you at this point in time. But Jake, I do want to thank you again for taking time to join us this morning. Again, Nassau is a great strategic partner of insurance agency marketing. Like Jake had touched base on, they do bring a wealth of products to the table. The number one income products available with the personal income annuity and the personal protection choice. They also have a bonus product Jake did not touch on today, but if you have questions on that, I can certainly cover that with you. And obviously the number one growth annuity with the growth annuity out there in the marketplace. So if there are quotes you'd like to see or clients that have come to mind, please let me know that. You can email me some information. I'll put together some quotes and get those back out to you. You can reach me here. You can email me at marcus@imsinc.com, or you can reach me here at the office at 800-255-5055. Some people are asking for your email or phone number. Jake, you want to give that to them real quick?
I'm happy to give it to you. So I apologize, or if when you send out the presentation, don't hesitate to include my email address. But my email is the letter J, and then it's my full last name. So it's spelled QUAGLIAROLI at sabruspartners.com. And Sabrus Partners is SAYBRUS partners with an S.com. So again, J, the letter J, QUAGLIAROLI at sabrispartners.com.
All right. Well, again, Jake, I do appreciate you taking time to talk to us this morning. I do appreciate everyone joining us and the questions this morning. Again, I will be following up with each and every one of you. I do hope everyone has a wonderful day. And at that, I will go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you.